what are some of the common delivery mechanisms? So the most common delivery mechanism that we have seen is phishing. Phishing, specifically when you're delivering a file, is called spear phishing. This is using email to deliver malware either as an attachment to that email or a link where the user will click and unbeknownst to them, the specific file will download. This is the most common delivery mechanism used today. The other mechanism that we have seen in the past is not as common today, but was very, very common a few years ago, was basically exploit kits. Now, exploit kits are essentially malicious code looking to exploit browsers or vulnerability within browsers. This was very, very popular when Internet Explorer was still a very common browser. But as Google Chrome has become more popular as a browser, we are seeing less and less of exploit kits, but still there's plenty of Internet Explorer out there. There's still plenty of exploit kits out there. And we are seeing some advanced exploit kits even for the most common advanced browser like Google Chrome. The next type of delivery mechanism is a watering hole. A watering hole is when you take a very popular website and you put malicious content on it. This could be malicious JavaScript, this could be malicious drive-by download. And when anybody goes to that website, they will, unbeknownst to them, download a specific malware that was actually put on this website. The way attackers do this is typically by renting advertisement space on the website, because the creator of that website may not completely track what advertisements are coming and how they're actually being rendered on the website. So a very common way to actually land a malicious code on a website is to use the advertisement space. More than a few years ago, Forbes.com was one of the websites which was a victim of a watering hole attack. The last one is pre-existing compromise. This actually means that compromised or unauthorized access is initially executed by a different operator and then it is sold to the highest bidder. So the attackers will compromise a device and then they will see, okay, maybe there's someone actually who is a different attacker, can have better use of it. So they will actually send this off to the other attacker. So now that we have understood the different malicious types of files that are there, and we've also understood the common delivery mechanisms, let's take a look at what protections we actually provide against these attacks. So the malicious file protections that we provide are delivered through the malware protection configuration. So as you can see here, you can block spyware or adware, or you can block viruses, unwanted application, trojans, worms, or password protected files. You can even block any active content or unscannable files. If we take a better look on what this looks like in the configuration, most of these are antivirus signatures that are mostly file-based. With this, we actually block the most common threats and malware. A lot of these signatures or engines, these are signatures that identify binary payloads. A lot of these signatures are based on MD5 hashes where we know that the file is malicious. And a lot of this actually can also be done using AI/ML where we can identify if a file that is being downloaded is malicious or not.